Hey everybody, how you doing out there? Mr. Bookman here, and today I will be reading Mr. Cat and the Little Girl by Wang Yuwei. Please enjoy. There are still many autumn leaves on the ground. Mr. Cat sees red, yellow leaves, brown leaves, and he sees a green leaf. Mr. Cat lifts up in nourishment. He can't believe what he sees. There's a little girl under the leaf. She's small, very small. Mr. Cat picks her up. The sleeping girl feels cold, but she quickly warms up in his fluffy paws. Mr. Cat can't leave her here in the cold snow. He decides to take her home. The next morning, Mr. Cat wakes from a soft tickle on his ear. He opens one eye and then the other. On his pillow, he sees the little girl giggling softly. Mr. Cat makes breakfast for himself and for the girl. Fish for me, toast for her. Mr. Cat has never made toast before, and he burns it a bit, but the little girl doesn't mind. Get off my tail. Don't push the paint. Mr. Cat isn't used to having a little girl in his studio. He can't paint like this. But the girl is happy. She laughs and she dances. And bang, boom, splash. Or flash. She tips vase over and it falls on her foot. She starts to cry. Mr. Cat is no longer angry. It's okay, little one, he says gently. Shall I make a nice drawing for you? The little girl dries her tears and she nods yes. They take a walk together through the snow. Mr. Cat is surprised. He noticed that yellow flowers appear in the middle of the snow, right on the spot where the little girl walks. It's beautiful. Mr. Cat makes a sketch of the flower so he can paint them at home in the most veritable shape of yellow. When they get home, he finds that the plant found on the girl's foot has started to grow bigger and bigger and bigger until the plant almost fills the entire room. Mr. Cat is worried. What if the plant continues to grow? There won't be enough space for him and the little girl. Maybe it's a magical plant. Mr. Cat starts searching for it in a encyclopedia. But instead of the plant, he finds a picture of the girl with a text next to it. Born in the first snow, can't affect the growth of plants. Lifetime, one winter. Mr. Cat shuts the book with a smack. He stares at the girl in silence and feels sad. But almost full of passion, Mr. Cat can't stop painting. He makes one portrait of the girl after another, and the girl joins him. She makes drawings of Mr. Cat. They take a break and eat delicious donuts. And when it gets very late, Mr. Cat and the girl crawls into a warm bed. Then Mr. Cat reads her a bedtime story. Once upon a time, there was a very, very little girl. The next day, Mr. Cat and the girl go for a walk again. More and more flowers appear under the girl's feet. Even the plant inside gets flowers. They smell delicious. The girl begins to sleep more often. Mr. Cat doesn't want to sleep. He stays awake watching the girl, even though he's very tired. Winter is almost over. It will be spring soon. Mr. Cat made breakfast. He's waiting for the girl, but she doesn't show up. Mr. Cat is worried. He looks and looks for the girl, but he can't find her anywhere. Mr. Cat feels a tickle on his tail. Maybe the girl is sleeping there, but he doesn't dare to look. He's too afraid, and she's already gone. It's quieter in the house and lonely. Mr. Cat sighs. He spends his time painting and taking care of the plant. The seasons pass. The world is white again. The few autumn leaves are still on the ground. Mr. Cat is filled with new hope. Maybe he thinks the girl will be there again, under a green leaf in the forest. I wonder what happened to the little girl. What do you think happened to her? Can anybody tell me? Well, I know you can't talk to me. It's kind of sad that YouTube won't let you communicate with me. Well, I think you can leave messages. I'm not sure, but try. What do you think happened to the little girl? If you could comment, leave a comment. Well, everybody, hope all of you enjoyed this story time, and I want to say thank you very much for watching and enjoying. And everybody out there, you have a good one and a safe one. Until next time, I am Mr. Bookman, and this story time is over. Have a good one, everybody, and take care.